One start, optimism remains high for the Kentucky Wildcats. Tonight they play under the lights for the first time this season and hope to answer some questions as they meet their second MAC opponent of the year, the 0-2 Eagles. This has it on the tee for Kentucky. A senior from South Africa. Hand over end kick, and we're underway from Lexington. And the Eagles are going to start this ball game at the 25-yard line.
Well, this year, no turnovers. That's the biggest thing. Elusive, big play threat as a runner. They want to get him on the edge this game.
And he's going to start with 5 wide receivers. Dante McMillan in the backfield. They're going to throw on first down. It's tipped up in the air, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35-yard line. Good return. Davron Rayner brings it back. First play of the game, interception, and a 25-yard return as Ryan Nichols, the cornerback, tipped it in the air, and Rayner intercepted it.
What a play by Nichols. This is exactly what the coaches told.
The only running backs Kentucky has used so far this season. They're going to hand it off again to McGowan, trying to shed a tackle, lunges, and gets in the end zone. How about that effort by Seth McGowan? Tyrell Martin, the defensive tackle, was trying to pull him down before he... And it is Dunlap, the running back. Got the direct snap, churning ahead. And I don't know, it's going to depend on the spot. It doesn't look like it. It looks like Kentucky has stood and stopped this drive.
Just an interesting decision to run the
one pass so far. Looking to throw here. Has time to do it. Going downfield, and it is hauled in. What a catch. Caught at the 40 by Josh Caddis, their big tight end. Eagles are going to rush 3. Down the seam, and there it is. Caught by Rodriguez. That's a first down. That is a tandem that has people excited on that Kentucky coaching. They had no penalties last week in the loss to Long Island. Last year, they were the most penalized team in the MAC. That's a costly one. First down and 10. Good run. Touchdown, McGowan. Second touchdown here in the quarter. What an addition to this Kentucky roster he has been.
To get there. Lexington, Kentucky. Come on back.
The Wimsatt last year. Played in 4 games last season. Small sample size, but they liked what they saw enough to make him the backup coming out of camp. 8-yard pickup there on first down for Dante. And Boley was quite ready for it, but they need him now. Second down and 2. Penalty flag comes down. It looked like a full start. We'll see. J.B. Norman, the star backer. As Aiden LaRosse comes on for the punt. He handles punting and kickoffs. Juan Salas let it bounce. He rolls behind him, and it's going to get to the 6-yard line. What a punt by Aiden LaRosse. 52. The aforementioned defensive back to return this punt. Tomasak's kick. Fielded at the 22-yard line. Some room for Bryant up the middle. Good return. Cross the 45, and that's where he's toppled at the 47-yard line. Good return to run the offense tonight. How was his week of prep? Caught in the flat. Kendrick Law. Good move, and inside the 40-yard line of Eastern Michigan.
Yeah. Talking about the prep of a backup quarterback. A lot more calm. Talking to him in meetings. He feels good about this game.
Can't imagine he's happy about the rain coming down. Lofts it to the corner, and it's caught. Hardly Gilmore hauls it in inside the 5.
It was right in the middle of the basketball hoop right there.
And Boley wants to throw here. Looking to the end zone. Wide open. And that's a pleased-looking head coach.
Right here, Rodriguez is just going to come across the line of scrimmage. He's going to sell the block. The defenders run into each other and Clay.
Kim Throws back. Boy, Kentucky smelled that one out quickly. Sam Green, you talked about it being
Down between the three tight ends nicely tonight.
McGowan has played well out of the backfield. He's out there. But Boley wants to throw. Can scramble too. And that is caught, but is it complete? The officials looking, and they're going to say that's a catch. How about it? Another tight end reception. Josh Caddis.
Buying some time in the pocket. Mark Stoops has to be happy. Let's see if this is a catch. It sure looks like it. His left foot is down. And he's got the ball in the hand. I'm seeing, really looks like a catch to me. That left foot. Let's see if he maintains possession. I mean, an amazing catch. A back shoulder throw to the tight end, Josh Caddis.
On the Jets. That was a pro-type reception there. As McGowan starts chewing up yardage again. Man, has he been explosive out of this Kentucky backfield. 17 more yards for Seth McGowan.
Tight ends, 3rd and 4 right here. Eastern Michigan likes to bring pressure. Josh Caddis was a big weapon down here last time.
Cutter Boley. Wide open receiver, another touchdown pass, but flags are down. This might be coming back.
Holding on the defense, number 6. Penalty is declined.
He had the ball last on the 2-minute drive. They went 3 and out, looking to do something here.
Ferrier goes in motion. Boley wants to throw a little screen to Ferrier. And it's a first down and more. Ferrier gets to the outside. Good move at the 35. And Fred Ferrier, one catch the first 2 weeks. Gets a big play there. The transfer from UAB, a pickup of
Goal range right here, though.
Well, they trust him at this distance. Jacob Coway, the redshirt freshman from Billings, a 51-yard attempt. And it's off the upright, but gets in. Jacob Coway doinks it off the Eastern Michigan, just 2 of 8 on 3rd down. Comebacker, caught well short of the line to gain. They needed the 35, and Devereaux doesn't get there. It's a fake, and Kentucky was ready for it. Wildcats not caught napping. C.J. Works read that perfectly, the true freshman from Dayton, Ohio. And look at the field position for Kentucky. First couple of weeks, they hardly passed it all in the red zone. They stick with McGowan, and he's got a touchdown. 8-yard touchdown run. Seth McGowan is 3rd of the night. The senior from Mesquite, Texas, has a hat trick.
How about that? The hat trick. Noah Kim right there signaling to his receivers down here.
Draw. And Kim is going to be close, but we'll see where they spot it. Khalil Saunders, the defensive tackle. So Cutter Boley wants to throw again. He's had a career passing night, and he's into plus territory. Good catch and run, big play, and another explosive for the Kentucky offense. And this time it's Jamori Macklin. Better late. Hit a little wedge here, a 24-yarder after a 51-yard hit earlier in the game. That makes it 41-16, but a bad taste in the White was hoping to get into the ball game tonight, and they really like that play from the rookie corner. Stretched out to the sideline, and again, Kentucky gets to the ball carrier, led by Landon Watson.
Put on tape so far.
Patterson making his way to the goal line, and he got in there. Touchdown, Jason Patterson. Capping a 10-play drive, and Patterson did a lot of the heavy lifting.
Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Eastern Michigan had a ball tipped. It was intercepted by Davron Rayner, and it was pretty much all Kentucky from that point on, and a good night for the redshirt freshman Cutter Boley, the Kentucky native. I think answered some questions tonight for these Wildcat fans.
Yeah, they wanted to see how he would do when the pressure was on in a